straight. That's it. Oh, take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Fill the lungs. And out through the mouth. Just telling up. Open out that shoulder. Open the chest. And then round and round the rib down to the mat. Looking down. Come down onto the elbow. If you can touch the mat, that's great. We've forgotten how to teach by now. So if I speak more mumbo jumbo than normal, it's because I'm a bit rusty. Okay, so coming up, let go of the mat. If you can, hold the other leg and reach up with this hand. You don't have to tip over. Just reaching up's enough. But if you can, just slight tip. Lovely. Bring the arm back. Roll that shoulder. So shoulder and the elbow. And then leave the arm out and rotate the wrist. It's good to see you all anyway. I have missed you. Like a little club twice a week, isn't it? And then stretch the fingers and squeeze them in. And again. And one more shoulder roll. Okay, bring the legs to centre. Have the feet together so you can do a little bit of a inner thigh stretch. So elbows just above the knees. Just very gently pressing. And then curl the head down. And then up again. Just the head. So just looking up and down. Take the pressure off the knees, push the feet a little bit further forward. And this time we're going to, no, actually cross the legs, sorry, cross the legs. And we're just going to round down this time. So you're doing the whole body, not just the neck. You're just curving through the spine, rounding down into a ball. If your legs hurt crossed, just have it some other way to suit you. Then hold the knees, uncurl the back, push the chest out, look up. And we'll do that again, so bring the head down, chin to chest, roll into a ball, and then uncurl. Hold the hand on one knee, and then you're going to twist to that side. So use this other arm to twist you round at the waist. Just look slightly behind if you can. Drop the shoulder of the hand that's holding the knee. And come back to the front. Let's do that to the other side, so opposite hand again, and then twist at the waist. Use this hand to come further round. Drop the shoulder of the hand holding the knee, and back to the front. Bringing your legs round to the other side for the mermaid, and the other way. It's this way for me. That's it. It's a stretch. Reach around, looking up. And then coming down onto the elbow, reaching down. Come back to the side. Push yourself up. Hold the other leg. We're going to do a glute stretch next. You can do that with both legs outstretched, like so. Or I do prefer to have that leg crossed in for me, ankle over the knee. And crossed in, so it just depends on where you feel the glute stretch the most, but that's quite a difficult one to get into, so it's fine if you do it that way. Okay, let's just rotate that ankle that's on top and flex and point. Great stuff. And uncross, doing the other side. Same thing with that ankle. So you can either do knee over knee or ankle over knee if you're doing it like this. Okay, let's just do our wrists because we're going to be starting on all fours. We're going to be doing glutes and legs first. We're going to do it in 3 distinct sections today. Lillian, you'll probably need a chair, darling. There's a few on our backs. It's a bit intermittent. We're doing up and down with the abs. Okay, so just drop them down, just press just slightly down. Remember, you can keep coming off the hands, going onto the fists or down onto the elbows if you need to, but we're not there a huge amount of time. Okay, so before we do that, I just want you to come down onto your front. I'd like to do a quad stretch. So just bring that knee, bend the knee, bring the heel back towards the bottom. You can either leave it there or grab the ankle, but please don't squeeze too hard, too quick. Oh, they feel tight this morning. I went for a little stroll along Bognor seafront yesterday. It was lovely. Bognor's actually a really nice place. Or Aldwick. Okay, so press the hip down. Went for miles, I did. Me and Doug hobbling. Oh dear. And then other side. Nice deep breaths as you're doing it. Wonderful. That feels really nice. Okay, so coming back onto all fours. This one's going to take a little bit of concentration, but it's fine. Now, let's get ourselves into the correct position. Look down, make sure those knees are hip width apart. Important with these is everyone always just hunches the shoulders and scrunches into the neck. So make your neck long, drop the shoulders, almost have a slight bend in the elbows. Feels so much nicer like that. Bring the core up, keep it there, keep the back straight. You're going to bring the knee in towards the chest. So right leg this time, right leg. Bring it out, tap it down and up and back in. We'll do it together. So in, out, tap down, up, in. So straight back, straight to the mat, straight lift, bend knee in. Straight out, tap down, straight up, knee in. Straight out, tap down, leg up, knee in. So it's like a knee bend and a leg lift in one. So as long as you're doing some kind of up and down and knee in, that's fine. So don't worry too much if it's not exact. Now keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Try to keep the back straight. Squeezing the glutes, make the glutes do the work. Okay, leave the leg out and have a 90-degree angle. We're going to do 4 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you stretch the leg out and come back in. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch the leg and bend. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, stretch and bend. Lovely. Keep going. And when you do the stretch, stretch it when the knee is high. More difficult. 1 more set. 2, 3, 4, stretch and down. So that's your right leg done. Come down onto your front. Well done. It's not easy on your hands that long, I know. Okay, so just resting your head on your hands. I want you to bring your feet wide. Mine are actually wider than the mat, but as long as they're as wide as. Let's start with a moderated version. So just tuck your pelvis under. The core is on, and I just want you to lift one leg. But before doing it, I want you to think about using all the muscles to support you, so your back's not doing the work. So I'm going to clench my glutes, then down the back of the thighs, calves, and then core on, and then I'm going to lift. And it feels such a stronger move. It feels like it's in your legs. Lift alternate legs. That's it. As if you're trying to get the front of the thigh up. Go slowly. I'm doing lift and down. Lift and down. Lengthen out of the hip as well as lift. Both hips stay on the mat. If your hips are twisting side to side, you want to keep the hips level. Now I'm going to do both, okay, so bring them up and down. So this is where it's important to use all the other muscles, not just rely on your back. Take a break when you want to and wiggle your bum side to side. I'm going to add on now. So you lift, bring the heels in towards each other, back wide and down. Lift, heels towards each other, wide, down. They don't have to touch. You're just going in towards each other. You feel it in your inner thighs. So to finish, if you need a quick break, you can. We're going to either just do singles like this with coming down, or the legs are going to stay up and I'm going to do 10 to finish, okay? So when you're ready, if your legs are up, we do in, out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Whoa. Really felt that. That was good for your lower back as well. So just give the bottom a little wiggle side to side, and then you're going to push back into child's pose, really arching the back. So you either stay on all fours or come into a wide knee child pose for a second. Okay, when you've taken a deep breath, you're going to come up. We're going to do the left side, the same as we did for the right. Again, dropping the shoulders, slight bend in the elbows backwards, going to be a lot nicer for your wrists. So left leg back, core on, bring the knee in using the abs, push the legs straight, tap down to the mat straight, lift up and in again. In, straight, tap down, lift high, knee in. Out straight, tap straight, lift straight, knee in. Lovely, keep going. So it's a leg lift and a knee in. If it helps you to come down onto the elbow of the opposite arm, you can do that. Sometimes it helps to be here. Last one of these. Out, tap down, then leave the knee up, leave the knee as high as you can, bend the knee and then pulse. 2, 3, 4 with the knee up, you stretch the leg and back. So don't wait till the knee is back down, wait till the knee is up to stretch. So 4 pulses and a leg stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, knee up, leg stretch. And again, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, leg stretch. One more set, come on, we can do it. 2, 3, 4, knee really high, stretch, and come down, and knees wide, push back into child's pose. Bring your arms down by your sides, and then just bend the wrists backwards in the opposite direction. Lovely. Take a deep breath there. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to come onto our right elbow on our side. Okay, now if your elbow hurts, neck hurts in this position, come down as you normally would. I'm going to do clams. But I'm also going to lift my hip now, all right? You don't have to do this bit, but I'm going to lift and come down. Lift, down. You don't have to do that. If you can't do that, don't worry, just stay in your clams, just doing this. Okay, stay on the elbow, bring the leg straight, and we're going to do 4 leg lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend the knee and push the leg right back. Bend the knee again and then bring it straight. I'm going into my fireplace, I'm going to come forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend the knee, push the leg right back, bend and straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend, push back, bend knee, straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend, push, squeeze the glute, bend, straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend back, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this is going to be the killer. This is the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend, push, in and down. Come up. Before we do the other side, let's do a quick glute stretch of that top leg. Sitting up tall. Lovely, and then let's go to the other side. There's going to be bridges next, Lorraine, just to give you a heads up. But I've been doing bridges, Lorraine, a lot recently, like this. So you're doing up and down. It's not the most comfortable, but it can be done. I've been watching videos that do it as well. So, okay, right. On our elbow again, ready to do clams. I'm out of breath talking too much. I'm going to get my breath out, in, squeeze, in. When we come up if you want, down, up, down. Either holding on to the mat or hand on hip. If that's going to drag you back, which it tends to for me, I'm going to bring my arm up. If the screen shakes, it's because the dog is lying on his back, spread eagled with his nose touching it. Right now, if you could see him, he's such a state. He's got dreadlocks from the beach. One more. Bring that arm down, legs straight. Oh, give that shoulder a bit. Remember, you can come down to here if your neck's hurting. You don't have to stay up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Knee in, push back and to the side. I need to move again. 3, 4, bend, push right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, bend, push. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really squeezing your bottom as it goes back. As the leg goes back. Squeeze. Okay, this is going to be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push back, in and down. Well done. So sitting up, just cross one leg over, do a glute stretch, and then we're going to come down onto our back on the mat. Yeah, these can be done either on your elbows or sitting, Lillian. There aren't that many where we're flat on our back. Okay, so get on your back, ladies, please. Have a full body stretch. It's right, I'm not going down the cafe or anything. That's it, so you're in a full body stretch, hopefully. All right, let's finish off the glutes. All right, so bringing the heels in a little bit closer. And we're going to do 4 pulses and then a big squeeze, okay? So shoulders down, chest wide, push down through the bottom, come up. Now we're going to do halfway up and down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, squeeze. All the way down, tap again. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, really squeeze the bottom, down, tap, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, and down, tap. And again, you don't have to do the down tap if you want to work harder. 4, squeeze, and again, 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, and 2 more sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, make sure it's the bottom, pelvis tucked under, and last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze, and come down.